So a lot of you know that I am half Mexican. My daddy, may he rest in peace, was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. And something that my family likes to do is to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead, to honor those who have passed on in our family and to welcome them back to the land of the living to come for a visit. And we do an altar, an ofrenda, every year up at the cemetery. And of course, since it's me, the frugal mama, I like to use things that we have salvaged, that we have saved, that we have repurposed, or that have been gifted to us from many of our frugal friends. I like to use those kinds of things and do lots of upcycling and crafting, etc. when it comes to doing our ofrenda, because that's something my daddy would absolutely approve of and appreciate. So let's jump in and see what things I'm bringing, and we'll show you how we're going to use them. So, Day of the Dead is not Halloween. It is not the Mexican Halloween, okay? It is something entirely different, just as ancient, but it is not Halloween. It is something else. But the lucky thing, especially when it comes to repurposing, reusing, upcycling, and multi-purpose, the lucky thing is that a lot of things kind of cross over when it comes to decorations. So that is really handy. So I've got a tote here that is, of course, from the bins, and 99% of what's in here is from the bins, but there's also several things that are gifts from our frugal friends. Even handmade, beautifully crafted goods. Yes indeed. Lots of goodies, lots of treasures, and these will absolutely fit into our Day of the Dead display. Some fabrics that I have salvaged. I've got all of my tea lights and other battery powered candles. The cemetery where my dad and my niece are buried is very, very windy. We tried for a long time to do actual candles. It didn't work out very well. There are some that I am going to bring that do work because they're in the tall glass jars, but we have found over the years it is easiest to just go with the flameless electric candles. Several other things, obviously dumpster salvaged, and then we've got our Disney Coco set that was paid for with a Christmas gift from Carol years ago. We have this fabulous statue right here that was also from a viewer. Anyway, lots of little goodies. I'm going to continue gathering up a few things. I also need to get down photographs of family members and get that together. I've got some tablecloths and things. I'm going to get out one of my folding tables, maybe two, and I'm also going to get down the frames that we made last year. I got up in the attic and I got down the frames from last year. These were all dumpster salvaged frames that my mom and I covered in ribbon, and then I covered in flowers. And I've got these little clips that are, of course, from the bins, and we will attach several different snapshots of family members onto the ribbons. And of course, all the flowers, the ribbons, all of it is from the dumpsters. I also got down these easels that are, of course, from the dumpsters. Several easels that we can put some of the framed pictures on. Part of Day of the Dead is putting pictures of your deceased family members so that they, can find their way home and know that they are remembered and they are loved. And this all is so much easier and less expensive with dumpster salvage treasures. Now what I'm going to do next is head out into my gardens and see if there are any flowers this late in the year that I can use for the display. I'll still probably have to go and buy some, but ideally not very many. We'll use whatever we can from what we already have. Okay, I'm out here in the front yard sussing things out to see what I maybe can commandeer to use in our Dia de los Muertos display. And it looks like the only one I've got are these asters, mums, whatever they are, right here. That's what I have out in the front yard, mostly because I didn't deadhead. If I would have deadheaded things while the Halloween yard display was up, I would probably have a lot more to use right now, but it is what it is. So I will go ahead and take these and then look in the rest of the yard and at my other flower beds and see if there's anything else we can use. Small change of plans. I threw out my back, taking down Halloween. So I've got to take like a muscle relaxer and stuff like that, but that's not going to stop us from having our Day of the Dead celebration. So, especially after I've worked so hard getting all the stuff ready. So we are going to, I have two options. Do the display at home, like in our living room tonight, or wait till this weekend and hopefully my back will be all better. We'll see. And then go to the cemetery. The problem is the cemetery is really far away. It's at least an hour drive through the mountains, and which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I'm tempted to say, let's just do it tonight after my muscle relaxers have kicked in. And I mean, I already have everything packed in the van. If I choose to wait till Saturday, it's all already packed and we can just go. But if I do it tonight, I'll just have the kids bring it all in and do it in the living room. Either way, it is happening. But damn, I feel old. I threw out my back. This whole turning 40 thing, God, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Incidentally, have you ever thrown out your back, and what did you do to treat it? I've been doing ice, I've been doing heat, I've been doing muscle relaxers, I've been doing ibuprofen, tramadol, ice heat, ice heat, ice heat, resting, like laying flat on my back on the hard floor, stretching, lots of stretching. I've used the foam roller, I've used a tennis ball, like laying on it in the really painful spots. If you have any other great suggestions that have worked for you, those who are also like myself in the seasoned category and are dealing with this kind of stuff, please tell me what worked the best for you. Tell me in the comments. I'm watching Gardener's World while Olivia is being amazing and setting up the altar, just kind of directing a little bit, and then she's doing stuff she wants to do with it. It's going to be awesome. This works here at home. This totally works. And we will go and visit my dad on Saturday. So Mariah and Olivia helped me to put it up, and my brother came by, oh, he's so wonderful, and gave me a free chiropractic adjustment, and I'm able to move now. I'm still incredibly sore and dizzy, but I can move. I can even get up slowly off the floor by myself. So that's wonderful. I will have to like rest my back and stuff for a few days and not be going all crazy decorating and undecorating. But that's all right. I've got great helpers and we'll do just fine. Speaking of great helpers and them doing just fine, not just fine, but fantastic. Our plan B altar situation. Let me show you how it looks first with the light on and then with the light off.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando.